Hey guys, another item of jewelry going out today, and it is a really pretty set of earrings, a pair of earrings. They are clip-on. They were billed as, I billed them as 60s mod. They're white, kind of a creamy white. They have a really pretty fan type of design. They're very big and really nice. I wore these once and they really look nice, but I can't wear clip-ons for very long. They really hurt. And isn't this a cute little package? Perfect for them. I think this is a perfect little package for them. They are Brighton tin. This is a little Brighton tin that was sent to me in a really wonderful friend mail by my friend Vanessa, and it was really, really sweet of her to do that. Those fit perfectly. And in a side note, I did sell some cowboy bling. I sold this fabulous belt buckle for $36, and that was in an eBay auction. These actually sold as well for $16.99 on eBay, these earrings, and they, let's see, yeah, I think I started them at $9.99, and I think they got about 5 bids or so, and they went all the way to $16.99 with free shipping, and that's about $3 to ship out. Hey guys, a couple more things I am selling, or that's sold. Now this may appear to be a case of deja vu, but no, it is not. This is the second time I sell these Geese Kate Spade earrings. Sold once before and they sold again. Now I sold them about 2 weeks ago. You may recall I did put them in another video. They sold for $25, but the lady or person sent them back and said that there was something wrong with the hook. And as you can see, one of them is a little bit straighter than the other. So I'm not sure what's going on with these earrings, but I hope that this lady is happy with them. But what is usually the case for me when I do a resale, when I get a return and have to resell them, is that I hike up the price a little bit just to cover, you know, the time off the market and all of that. And even though these were sold again on Posh, and I don't have to pay for a return or anything like that, I still feel like I lose a little bit having to relist it and so forth. So they sold this time for $29. They're very cute, very classic Kate Spade with the pop of color there, gold tone. And these will go the same way they went before in a nice little box here. And then inside this other box. And I got these boxes from Guillermo. He was really nice to send me some packaging. I love that. And then I sold this, and this sold for, what did this sell for? I'll insert it here, I forgot. I think it was about $20, or anywhere between $16 and $20. I don't think it sold for over that. I don't even remember. Let me check. All right, well, I wasn't too far off. It sold for $18, but this came out of a jewelry jar. I don't remember which jewelry jar as yet, but as is the case with most things that come out of a jewelry jar, there's so many things in there. This was definitely a nice one, and maybe cost me 50 cents at the most. It's a really pretty faux turquoise, very nice construction on it. So that sold on eBay. I did take a best offer. I think I had it for $20 or $25. And yeah, it sold for $18. So that's going out in this pretty box. And I think I got this box in some other purchase that I made. Fits very nicely there, not too much jiggling or anything either. So I like that. Very nice. Okay, and I think it kind of suits it with the kind of looks like a cowboy clad female. Another quick video on what I sold in jewelry. This is a really pretty J.Crew. And I really like this piece because the rhinestones were so different. They're opaque. The majority of them are opaque. There's only two kind of tangerine colored that are sparkly, and then these in the middle here kind of opalescent, but these are black, and the white ones and the orange and blue are opaque, and I do love that color combination as well. This did come out of a jewelry jar, so I guess it could have cost me about 25 to 50 cents. And that sold for $19 on Poshmark. A fabulous box for it. Thanks to Guillermo. This will go very nicely in this box that says gems. And he was kind enough to send me this packaging, so I'm really grateful. And that's gonna go nice and secure. This has a little foam. I'll put a little tissue at the top, put my thank you letter, note, and off it goes. great sale. All right, another item that I sold is this gorgeous pearl bracelet. It has a toggle clasp. It has marquee cut rhinestones in the ends there. And has like an antique finish, antique gold finish, gold tone finish on it. Super cute. I like the fact that the toggle seems very secure. And look at the way this is put together, like a little mesh. I love it. Well, this popped out of a jewelry jar, actually a live jewelry jar that we did, was it Saturday? I don't even remember, Saturday or Sunday. My days are really, really confused now that I'm off for the summer. Really, really pretty with a mesh design. Then it's kind of scrunched there, so it really makes a nice, bulky piece. It's really gorgeous. And one of my subscribers and friend, Vanessa, said that she wanted it, so we sold it to her. And I love it. I think it's just gorgeous. I'm going to package it here. I hope it stays secure in this little box. I hope it stays attached. Somehow or another, I'm going to see if I can hook it right here on this box. Maybe put some tissue over it. And maybe that'll keep it nice and in place. But that's going to go. Then I'll wrap it in more tissue, and then I'll put it in a mailer. And I've been using these small ones for jewelry, guys. I don't know if you get different sizes for your eBay packaging or if you do any of that, but this is a really nice size to have. It looks like a 5x7. I don't know what it says here. It just has the date. This is a really good size for the jewelry. I really like it. It stays very secure. I also don't want the box to get crushed, so I've always put plenty of tissue and whatnot. I've even put bubble wrap on some things, or I'll put them in a nice secure box, and I think that'll be fine there, but I don't like for the box to get crushed. All right, here's a beautiful Kendra Scott. It's kind of a royal blue color. This popped out of a jewelry jar, and again, I'm so grateful for my subscribers. If you aren't subscribed, guys, be sure and hit that subscribe button and hit the bell to be notified, because we do lots of different videos about reselling. This is my selling video on jewelry alone. So I decided to do one on jewelry alone because people requested to know what exactly sells, especially out of those jewelry jars. People scoff at them, people laugh at them, that people are always making fun of them. But boy, when you find a piece that can get you $300, or even just costume jewelry that other people may, just discount and not think it's worth anything, and you can sell a pair of earrings that cost you pretty much a dime, you can sell them for $30 to $40. You'll be hooked on these jewelry jars as well. But back to the story, I pulled this out, didn't know it was a Kendra Scott. I just kind of pulled it. I thought it was really pretty, especially because of this fancy tassel. I believe it's called the Rain necklace, R-A-Y-N-E. And after a few, I finally listed it this week. After research, I was recording it. I don't think I was doing it live. No, not at all. I was recording it and just pulling things out one after another, and I thought it was beautiful. I love the tassel on it, but I didn't even bother to look at the hang tag until one of my subscribers said that really looks like a Kendra Scott that you pulled out. So indeed, and that was a few months ago, and I finally listed it on Posh. And I'm going to have to check and see if I put it on eBay. I don't remember, because I think I did it during last week's challenge on the Pickers, the Daily Hustle channel. I forget the name of her show, but she's the chick picker. She has a weekly challenge on Wednesdays, and she has one on Saturdays. So when we watch, if we want to join, we can join the contest, but just being on there during the conversations is very inspirational. But anyway, so I listed it last week, and it sold about 3 days later. Now this retails for about approximately $80 to $90. I can't really recall, but I know it was definitely at least $80. It was either $80 or $90. I saw it directly at Nordstrom's. And I did show you some footage in one of my videos. I'll try to link it here. It comes in all kinds of beautiful colors. And most people had it on Posh for the same price that you could buy it at. Now, some of them, granted, were new, and some of them were almost new, and even the ones that were almost new were in the $75 to $60 range. So I priced mine competitively at about $54, I believe it was. Look how pretty that blue is. But I got a best offer, and I got a best offer for $38 or something like that, and so I netted $30 profit on this, and I decided to go ahead and do that because, as I said, I didn't pay much for it. It came out of a jewelry jar. I really want to sell it, I'm not going to use it, even though I love it. I think it's very pretty, but, you know, I'm just overwhelmed with lots of jewelry and don't even have time to wear every piece that I own if I lived another 100 years, I swear. But I wanted to also caution you to watch what you buy and watch what you sell on Poshmark in terms of anything. But this really made me think about it even more, because I often see that, like in the handbags for Louis Vuitton, people will price them just because they used them once or twice and then they have some kind of remorse. They'll price them on or more than what they're selling for at retail. And I'm not talking a rare bag, that's a whole other story. If it's a rare, discontinued bag, retired bag, that's a whole other story. But I'm talking about like a typical Spade or a Neverfull, and they are pricing them as if they're brand new. And I am not going to buy a bag that's not brand new at a brand new price, and I feel the same way about jewelry. Why would I pay you $80 when I can go buy it at Nordstrom's and I don't have to worry about whether it's changed color or whether it has a little scratch on it or anything? And if I happen to not like the way it matches something or whatever, I have the option of returning it, and I have that customer service that retail provides. So I always keep that in mind when I price my jewelry. I want to price it competitively. I know that I'm still going to make money on it, and you know, otherwise it'll sit there forever unless it's a very rare color or something. There really isn't any reason to have to go so high. So $30 profit for me is perfect. I think that even doubled what I paid on the jewelry jar that I pulled it out of. So that was good. All right, guys, that's the end of the sales for this week. Oh, let me tell you where I'm going to ship this. I'm going to ship it in this pretty box. These are the boxes that I told you I scoured on eBay for, and I love them. They came out really cheap. I think they wound up costing me about $2 a box or $1.50. And they come with their own little pouch, little velvet pouch. So I think that'll be really special, especially for a Poshmark buy, and especially for someone who spent, you know, $30. So, and I don't need to hoard the boxes, you know. I need to move them on, and they stay really nice and secure there. So that's really, really nice. I will put a handwritten note. I have some really pretty stationery that, you know, has some inspirational quotes, or sometimes I'll put a card, but I always put thank you notes, handwritten thank you notes in my eBay, Etsy, in the packaging. I just think it's a nice touch. I think, you know, it doesn't have to be a long, elaborate, please leave me feedback or whatever. I just put simply, thank you, please come again, or thank you for your purchase, please stop by again, and that's it, and sign my name. And it doesn't take but, you know, 3 seconds to do it, and I always have them handy. I don't have to be searching for them. They're handy in my shipping station. So anyway, guys, that is the end of my jewelry video, my Just Jewelry video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you took the time to give me a thumbs up as soon as you walked in the door. If not, don't forget to do it now. And please hit the subscribe button and hit that bell as well so that you can be notified as soon as I put up a new video or when I go live. Thank you so much.